as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fielded just inside the 20. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Second and 5. And his throw is incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's third down. The Ravens on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. It's brought in by Dodson. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
On second down, it's Cook. He'll get 3 up to midfield. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
What we got?
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season.
Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. 20! And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass, and even 40 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as the Ravens push further out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now it's gone. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Hey, orbit. Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Gone. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Hey, echo.
On first down, Gone. That's out to his running back, Michelle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Throwing again is Gone. And he'll get that to Michelle, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Goff now to throw. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Goff now looks to throw. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there at 22. Greg Olsen in the final seconds of the first half, as his guys are back within a single score. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Double dog, that's the way. 51 to Mike. 51 to go.
They'll throw now on the final play. Going deep for Hopkins. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
We got this.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff gonna throw right side here, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an in-line blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done.
Check that. We got Mike 52 right here.
Goff on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Out of the gun. Gone. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He finds Humphreys. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 20-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From the red zone now, Goff. His throw caught at about the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
59, 59. Target.
Hey, Charlie.
To the air again. Goff. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Adam Humphreys. His 2nd touchdown on the season. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Mike, 58, right there.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. There isn't a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and he usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Here's Snell yet again. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Go 58 to the mic. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hut. 58, boys. 58. 58's Mike.
They'll go with Snell here on first down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. On second down, it's Snell. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. Third and 5 now.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
58's to Mike. 58's to Mike. I got wide.
Out of the gun now on third down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this one is right down the middle. And that will break our tie and give them a 3-point lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
After the field goal, on to kick it away is Pinheiro. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Goff now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. And this one caught by Beasley. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 32 on the play.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first and 10, Goff. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss because that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
A 3-yard pickup.
58, right there.
Brings up second
Here we go,
and
Steve.
7
Here I
at
come.
the
Here I
38-yard
come.
line.
Let's go. It's the money. 58's the money.
You gonna see me in your number.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
That's another.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Go, Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Put it right.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 50-yard
Put them on
line.
the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. '58 to Mike. 58.
2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Flushed out right. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill. And defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well. They realize once he's out of the pocket, you can knock a receiver down. You can take him out of the play that way. You can make sure you hunt him up and make sure that you have him covered downfield. They do a much better job of it. He's got to learn that the speed has changed on this level.
Double up, double up.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff, his throw incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Super one, super one.
52's the money. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
All that, and it only nets him a yard. It's 2nd down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now gone. Then he finds Beasley complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. Following the penalty, Michelle. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Pour it out.
Goff going to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
He'll look to throw. And break. The tight end's got it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Back to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. They'll look to throw. And this one's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Josh Doxson. And it's third down. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure if you have a big-time passer.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. On the NFL scoreboard, they've gone to the 4th in Cincinnati. And it's the Bengals that wound up winning that one. If they hold on, a victory there would be their third of the year. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Goff now to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Dexter Lawrence in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Two huge plays there down the stretch. The sack on second down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die fourth down.
And they look like they've got the confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown against them, whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Cook. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for Baltimore, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first two home games. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.